In this section, we discuss the industry life cycle and in which phases a firm might be more likely to position itself for a differentiation-based advantage. First, we talked about the introduction phase. In this phase, sales are low because the products the industry produces are not well known to consumers. The production costs tend to be high because of the small scale of production. Innovation occurs rapidly in the introduction phase, which means customers tend to be innovation-oriented, risk-tolerant, and affluent, at least affluent enough to afford a more expensive product. As a result, firms are more likely to attempt to position themselves for a differentiation-based advantage during the introduction phase of the industry life cycle. Second, the growth phase. In this phase, accelerating market penetration occurs as technological improvements and increased efficiencies open up a larger market for the product. To compete successfully, firms tend to focus on brand building, fast product development, and process innovation. As a result, firms at this stage tend to position themselves for a differentiation-based advantage. Third, the maturity phase. The maturity phase is characterized by growing market saturation of the industry's product. Upon reaching market saturation, the nature of customer demand changes from first-time purchasers to replacement purchasers. As a result, firms are more likely to attempt to position themselves for a cost-based advantage during the maturity phase of the industry life cycle. And finally, the decline phase. The decline phase is reached when the industry is challenged by new industries that produce technologically superior products that act as substitutes to the industry's product. The resulting increase in competitive intensity makes it more likely for firms successfully operating in this stage to position themselves for a cost-based advantage.